Hello everyone, Irish Warlock here, and welcome to part 22 of our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed part 21, and I do hope you will enjoy part 22. So, what happened in part 21? Well, we were still in the Mind Flayer colony, lair, nest, factory, whatever you want to call it. We started off by saving Mizora, and we were tasked to do that by Mizora, so I guess the Mizora who told us to do it was a projection or an illusion or something like that. She agreed to release Will from their bond for saving her in 6 months, which I suppose is better than nothing, but did give him a cool new sword. We then saved Zevlor and a bunch of flaming fists, but were unable to find Maul or Will's father. We delved further into the lair where we found Ketheric along with Will's father and two other people, Orin and Lord Gortash, who are the two other villains of the series. Gortash used to be Karlach's employer at one point, and he's the one who sold her into slavery in the Hells, so we definitely don't like them. Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash are the chosen, the champions, the representatives, the prophets, whatever you want to call them, of the Dead Tree. And the Dead Three are a trio of gods, specifically the three death gods, Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. Ketheric is the champion of Myrkul, Gortash is the champion of Bane, and Orin is the champion of Baal. Before they left, they revealed the Absolute, which is an Elder Brain, which explains quite a lot. And these three champions are controlling the Elder Brain, and they put a tadpole into Duke Ravengard's head, so now they control the Duke. Orin, Gortash, and the Duke and the Brain all left, taking the army of the Absolute to Baldur's Gate, which is not very good. We then confronted Ketheric and killed him, and then he came back as sort of a representative giant skeletal being of Myrkul, which we also killed. We also saved Aelin, the Aasimar, and we found out later that she is the lover of Isabel, Ketheric's daughter. Although we did kind of already know that. After we wrapped up in the Mind Flayer lair, we talked to Jaheira, who has agreed to join us, and there she is right there. And then we came back to camp where we spoke with everyone, and Isabella and Aelin are here, and they kind of shed a bit of light on Shadowheart's past, showing Shadowheart that she used to be, as a child, part of a Selûnite worshipping family, and the wolf she had the dream of that was attacking her was a wolf, but it was, I guess, a druid shapeshifted into a wolf, and that wolf is her father, who, along with her mother, is supposedly alive and captured by Sharans, possibly in Baldur's Gate. So Shadowheart has made her goal to save her father and mother. And that's basically it. We're going to go off to Baldur's Gate this episode, or at least we're going to set off in that way. We're going to start by doing a long rest, then doing a level up. I've selected a party who's going to come with us. Karlach, Shadowheart, and Jaheira. We're going to go back to Moonrise Tower, because that's where the merchant should be, because we have a bunch of stuff to sell off, because I'm going very slowly without it all. And then I guess we'll head off to Baldur's Gate. And oh yeah, and during the time I did mess around with everyone's armor, so I've got Ketheric's armor, and Lizelle has my old armor. Isabella's still here, but Aelin is gone. Let's talk to Shadowheart first.
My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay, bit weird. Now, where is Aelin?
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
No, okay. Doesn't look like anybody else wants to chat. Oh yeah, and Shadowheart got the spear back, which Aelin, I guess, purified and gave to her. And now she's still in the Shar armor, but we'll change that once we get better armor for her. Oh, we'll start with some leveling up. Okay, nope, need to do it this way. Because I didn't level up, unfortunately. Da-da-da. Oh, which one is Halson? I think Halson's Circle of the Moon, isn't he? Oh, I hope he is. You know what, let's do Spores. It's a bit of a weird one, but why not? No point messing with prepared spells, because we're just going to keep getting more spells as we level her up. She's got a lot of levels to get through. Oh, new cantrip. Oh yeah, guidance. Always guidance. That's possibly something. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Yeah, that looks like a good one to go with. Oh, we're getting so much. Right, that might be good. Dungeon Delver. Maybe just raising her abilities? Let's give her Dungeon Delver. I kind of like that one. Bit better at avoiding traps. Oh, I love Brutal Critical. It's good for barbarians. Yeah, let's mess with her spells. Insect Plague, Mass Cure Wounds. Right, so actually, yeah, let's
Always
just
nice to be wanted.
check your spells, cause we didn't really do that. Conjure Elemental. You know what? Well, I've got the what you call it potion, so maybe not. Maybe something a bit higher again. I shall mainly be oh yeah, let's take stone skin, get rid of bark skin, and we'll take hold person. All right, that seems like a good one.
Have a lot on my mind. Well,
Hey, Shaddy. Got a quick question about the best way to treat an infernal burn.
Shaddy. Really?
Hearty? Shadsy? Or maybe just the fringe?
Oh, she's a very
Shadow
distinctive
Hearts will do
fringe.
Just fine, thanks. Love is making you fanciful.
Hey.
You might be right.
Aw. Right, I'll just quickly cut out all the merchant part because I don't want to waste time with that. I just want to get on to the rest of the game, so I'll see you all in a second. Right, so sold off a bunch of junk that I don't need, made a fair bit of gold actually, bought some magical jewellery for Jaheira and bought a few more healing potions, but that was about it.
the road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Well, there's nothing else to do here, but I'm going to assume we can come back at some point, because we always seem to be able to come back. Oh!
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you.
Well,
I won't make the same mistake.
shit. Oh, it would be good if I actually had Lysel with me, but ah well.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
Yeah, what do we got?
Quickly.
Need to stay focused.
What are we gonna do? Classic guiding bolt.
I won't give in.
Ah, dang. Yeah, that was smart. Jump instead of walking so you don't fall.
I will take the artifact for my queen.
Ooh. Still miss. Oh, bugger. Ah.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Right, well, this is a little bit annoying, so... Where is Wild Shape? Wait, that's an action. Oh, that sucks. I thought that was a bonus action.
Got to concentrate. Take two.
Never a dull moment.
Ah! Oh! I want those arrows. Ah, now I'm gonna take it. Oh my god!
Close ranks. I think I could go another round.
Chihira, what the hell?
On the hunt.
Let's end this. Onward.
Not enough movement. Sacred Flame isn't a touch spell.
Still on my feet.
Oh, so I can just jump that high. No.
One day I'll catch a break.
I want to save that, so let's just hit him with an arrow. Oh, damn it. Oh. How was that? I'll take it, because used all my luck so far. No, Karlak, keep going after this person, please. There we go. Huh, not enough movement. They're ranged instead. You can throw something, so let's just throw this halberd and see what happens. Or it's a great axe. You know what? Pretty damn good. Oh wait, well, that wasn't her main one that she was using, was it? No, it wasn't.
Blood it shall have.
Well, it was something.
Got to focus. Have to keep going.
Huh.
Time to push my luck again. Can't slow down.
That's gonna accidentally hurt one of my allies. Fine, just a regular one. Alright, was something. Ah, dang it.
Ready.
Right, well, unfortunately, we do not have any weapons because they're all down there, so...
I go hunting.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, sure.
Blood comes easy these days. No time for mercy.
Back in hell. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh no, she just teleported. Bitch.
Knees high.
Ain't too close. Still something.
Onward.
Alright, Jahira, just go get your swords.
Into position.
Really? Okay.
Got to keep fighting. Got to press on.
Still breathing. have to keep going.
Where is Dash? Dash, dash, dash. There we go.
Alerted us to the Gith Yankee attack. Looks like Boss was good for his word.
Did it alert us? 'Cause I definitely didn't see that. I'll take that. You has been asked if you stop the interlopers, take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe by order of your queen. Thank you. I'll take that. Yeah. Why not? Gold. Someone might need it.
Hey ho.
Karlak, take your axe back. Oh, you have another axe. Before I forget. A wide variety of throwing weapons.
Not as bad as it could have.
Watch your elders and learn. Let me guess, you need something.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Right, well,
The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
hey, we did good. Before we go anywhere else,
Enough to keep us going.
let's just play it
For
safe.
now.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Yeah, no, we saw them at one point. To Baldur's Gate. Yeah, everything's tied up. I'm good.
The curse has been lifted, the lands cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Yay! We did good, guys. Okay, I have to fix Jaheira's hat so she doesn't appear like that in cutscenes. Oh, hello. I'm gonna enjoy watching Karlak rip your head off.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
I had a feeling it was
Your
her.
plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the
How
start.
to deal with that guy?
Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant.
What a line.
Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Well, I'm in love with her. Oh, a lot of clipping there. Also, the Prison Bearers is a hell of a name. Ah.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. One sleep away.
We are finally here.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
All right then. I guess I'm getting a long rest before I head off to Baldur's Gate. Oh, you can see a camp out there. I assume that's the army. Worm's Lookout.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Soluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Yes. What was this, Baldur's Gate 1 or 2?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Oh, I love her already.
I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old.
Well met.
I'm listening. My own
known Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
Jesus. Oh, Githyanki culture is always so entertaining.
Survival. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith Devenzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
Right. Charming culture.
Soldier. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work, guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Oh.
Soldier. Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Yeah, I already asked that, so we're good.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
Okay, nothing new for those guys. Starion has some points. Anything worth checking? Oh, Withers is all the way in here. The tiefling child is gone, whatever her name was.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Oh,
Now, just want to see if you're going to say anything about the tiefling child.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Wow.
We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
Yeah, but don't they?
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
I did kind of want to have him ascend, but I forgot he'd need to kill a bunch of people to do it. I'm not entirely sure on that.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
How can I help? Ah, yes. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Well, shit.
Loving them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Right, yeah, Halson. I was actually going to say, where is Halson?
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support. What would you like to know? I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened.
Fair.
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. he played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Daniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you. It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
Why not?
I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding. Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve.
Nature is right enough. Well, I was wondering that.
Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social.
No.
A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned.
Well, yeah, that's best we don't follow up on that.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
I live in World of Hero Kraken, so I've never actually seen one. Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime.
Alright, that was interesting. Suppose we bed down for the night and then head off in the morning.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. When
No,
you
it'll
liberate
die.
them from their parasites and their religious delusions. Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Well, Probably will be freeing people and then killing that elder brain.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Ah, shit.
The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
Oh. Ah, bugger, more of these guys.
Under attack. Help me.
Escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. Ooh, that ain't good.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, let's just try and bypass all these guys. They aren't Gith Yankee, they're Gith Sarai, aren't they? Which is technically different. Same, like, species, but different cultures. Could I just, like, dash for it?
Let
Sure.
me at it.
User. Oh, good! I just needed to get one person through. Well, that's handy. Help the Protector. Okay, so the Gith Yankee or the Gith Sarai are attacking our Protector.
Whatever that thing is, it's not going to last much
Ah, I
longer.
forgot to change your helmet. God damn it. Oh, they're freaking monks. Well, shit. Guys, why don't you stop watching it and, like, move down there and try and save him?
Where's our dream guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Well, great. Oh, look, they're fighting mind flayers. Or, not mind flayers, they're fighting the little brain people. Intellect devourers. Jesus. What? Why did you do that?
There is work to do.
That is infuriating that it does something like that.
Can't even catch my breath. Another fight. Let's go. Let's get this over
Okay,
with.
let's take out these guys quickly. No, that's fine.
I thought we were going to be friends. The straight path.
Let's hit them with a... Where's Call Lightning? There it is. Oh, Jesus, quite a low... Let's take a shot on it. Okay, not too bad.
What's the plan? Moving.
Let's go.
Save the rage for a moment. Really don't need it.
Friend of Gake. You will be cleansed.
No, I'll save the look. I don't need it for that one. Oh!
It's not over.
Oh,
Come
thank
to
you,
the
little
skull.
brains. Come on, dude, get up. Right.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
I'm coming, don't worry.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Oh, wrong one. I'm gonna jump close, so hopefully it doesn't trigger anything and the others will jump down. There we go. I'm just gonna jump in here.
How high?
No. To hide during dialogue. There we go.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
No time to dally.
Yeah, it's fine with the rest. Just because that was irritating me. Oh, hello. Who are you? You're obviously someone important they're trying to save. Oh, surprise! There's a mind flayer in here. But where's our protector? What are they doing? Why can't I see them?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We
Docker.
are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hells is happening?
The Gith is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
Dun dun dun.
Me. The Honor God. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the guard. I will subdue their master.
On one hand, well, the Gith Yankee, are they innocent? It's more, I don't want to help a mind flayer, but if I kill him, will I become a mind flayer? I know that can happen, and it's a game over if it happens.
Together, we can turn the tide.
I might regret this. Right, Parallax Rage. What the hell did that do? Oh no, the little brains! They're not even making good cannon fodder.
Destroy the Honor God.
What are we gonna do?
Stalking.
Oh, I could have stabbed him. Ah, well. Alright, what do we got? 40. It's not great. Yeah, let's try it. Shit.
Can't afford to let up.
Okay, I don't know what was happening there. Yeah, let's start with...
Can't give up.
Ah, dang it. Okay, well, let's move up further with Carla. Oh, wait, this is Orpheus. Oh, no. There's a chance I might have chosen wrong. Oh, bugger.
Blades bared.
Oh, it's a touch. God damn it.
I may not have claws, but I make do.
Ah, dang. Might be good. Like, there's nobody down here to really use it on. Or, like, for my zombie to attack, except this guy. No, we'll leave it for now. Oh!
Need to act fast. Heading there.
Oh, no, I should have stayed closer so I could get you here, Oh, well. Actually, yeah, Misty Step. Get over here.
What now? Try me.
Oh, she's free. Good. You.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
I'll do it then. Let's see. probably using Dex, I imagine. Well, bugger. Ah!
Can't give up. Not now.
Chance I could take either of them out if I got a crit. 50, 60. Let's go to 60. Alright, but he's down next turn.
Can't stay idle.
Not net. Oh well. No, but a fair bit of damage. Oh, because he's unconscious. Well, now he's dead.
Subdue the Gith quickly.
Ah, come on. Well, at least he's on the ground. And we try a good old-fashioned push. And maybe just move a little bit out of the way, so maybe we're out of line of sight. It's okay, Carla. It's really okay. Yeah, you gotta fly. Oh, this thing's barely got any movement.
Ready.
Right, where's that big heal? See. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too far away. Screw you.
Take you.
And why not?
Blood comes easy these days.
Right, Hunter's Mark. They're not fiends or undead. Yeah, just standard attack. Oh! Were they that weak? Alright then. Come on, Karlach, end it. Yes! I still feel like we made the wrong choice, but I don't think the other choice would have worked out well anyway.
Thank you. That was too close. I am a mind flayer.
Okay,
Yes.
weird thing happened there.
Without me, you would be a slave to the absolute.
And so we should swoon and offer a kiss, abomination? Ah, I would not even know where to plant it.
I prefer the other version. I did, but only because of spoilers.
adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure.
It looks nice.
To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
Yeah, this is familiar.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city.
Oh!
I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stilmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was.
Really, they couldn't tell just from this.
I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord Gortash was the Chosen. You have to eat criminal brains, so are you going to tell me what this battle was about? How did you end up here? Okay, thank you. Now tell me about Lord Gortash first.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Tell me about the Githyanki.
Prince Orpheus.
I knew it.
The first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself
we know.
Queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Yeah, but I don't like him like this. I want to free him, just not at the risk of me. Were you imprisoned here?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Why did the Char worshippers want it?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, I kind of
The
figured.
moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him. And in so doing, he will doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry
Oh, well, now I
tag.
don't mind him being
As
imprisoned.
far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
I'm good, thanks.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential.
Oh,
I've
thank
been
you.
studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Yeah.
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before.
Well,
Two,
that's fair.
why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No way.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain.
I'm sure it will be.
But in case you change your mind... Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all, but we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Yeah, we're gonna find the brain and kill it.
I've got a long road ahead.
Yeah, these guys weren't carrying anything, it seems.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Well, that's not good. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Let us leave. Yep. Can't just walk through. Yeah, there's nothing else for me here.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Will we talk to the others just to see if they have anything to say?
So your mysterious artifact, Tamer of Parasites, is only another parasite itself. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Knowing the cost of keeping your transformation at bay.
But I can say I love it.
No notions of heroism put you above human failings. I should know. I've had my share of songs written about me. Illithids are monstrous creatures. But in the end, they are only that. Creatures. And if it can, a parasite will keep its host fat, happy, and safe. Until it is finished feeding, at least. Am I comforting you? I am not
really.
comforting myself. Use the Emperor as it would use you. Or discard it. My days of doubting you are done.
That good or bad?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now.
Yeah, what's Shar doing in all of this?
Shar anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
No. Sucks the others aren't here to talk to. Or maybe they will be after a rest.
Hey, you. Special tadpole? Bit of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? I don't even want a regular one. You're talking about turning into what? A half squid? Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet.
Hey! Not gonna do it, don't worry.
Thank the gods.
Right, let's do this long rest and see if we can talk to the others in the morning as well. Oh good, the others are all here. A lot of them want to have a chat.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her. Yes, and at a great cost. Partial ceremorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now. Not ever. Thank you.
Neither am I, but I feel like I should maybe mention it to everyone. What did I mean Shadowheart's new look? I know she dyes her hair, so I'm going to assume that's it.
Your parasite communes with Blazell's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Gith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Oh.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Ketheric Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. Orpheus is not just a Githyanki. He is Mother Gith's blood. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our gay slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Well, that will definitely be a goal of ours.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
Yeah,
I know.
that's fine.
And I won't.
Right, I'm going to assume you've got white hair now.
Be honest.
Yes.
What do you think of the new look?
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Yeah, what do you think it is, Tadpole?
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Oh, thank you. Oh, the dog wants to talk.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his fine tooth.
A torch.
Scratch's tongue lolls out.
God's Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
What does that mean? I assume that means like they want to sleep together?
Special, Tadpole?
Oh yeah, no, we already talked to you.
Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet. Thank the gods. Yeah, I had the same thought. So much has happened between then and now. Maybe we just got a little caught up in it all. But I'm not going anywhere. I've got plans for the future, you know, and they involve you.
Aww. None of these guys want to say anything about the tadpole.
Be gone, friend. I have a dog.
Alright, fine.
Oh, we have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
No, she doesn't. Still you.
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
That was before I knew the cost.
Well, I suppose that's fair.
Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
That's fair.
If we master the tadpoles, it will be different. But right now, that mastery depends on an Illithid and its Githyanki slave. I'm not going to submit to this. Don't ask me again.
Won't. Calm down.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
Yeah, but what do you think about this weird tadpole?
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
I mean, I'm not. I'm just getting your, opinion on it. I doubt Halson will say anything on it because he doesn't have a parasite in his head.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
She's dyed her hair, but alright. Right, well, it's a weird thing. I feel like if we exit the camp, we'll probably jump into a cutscene and end up going into Baldur's Gate, or at least the area around Baldur's Gate. And if I kept going, I'd probably only go for another 20 to 30 minutes-ish. So I wonder if this is maybe just the best part to end it now. A bit of a shorter episode where we mainly just get a lore dump of knowledge. But then at least the next episode, we're starting with a brand new thing, either Baldur's Gate or an area leading into Baldur's Gate. And we're just getting to experience everything in one go, rather than a little bit now and a little bit next time. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that sounds like the best idea. Because if I even just do 10-15 minutes now in Baldur's Gate or the next area, I want to keep exploring it as much as possible. So yeah, I think I'll leave it off here. I'll probably keep the same team just because we didn't really get to do much with them this episode. Or we did, but it wasn't a lot. So yeah, I think this is the best time to end this episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm going to try and get this to be a bit more regular and a bit more structured now. So, if you haven't seen my recent Dragon Age of Veilguard video, Veilguard is going to go up on Tuesday and Saturdays, while Baldur's Gate 3 will go up on Thursdays. So, check back next Thursday to get the next part, part 23. Now, if you guys did like part 22, do give it a like and a comment because it is greatly appreciated and it does help the channel grow. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter, Medium and TikTok to see what else I'm up to. And of course, you can subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all content going forward. And I will see you all next time.